Hello everyone, welcome. Today for our practice we're going to work on restorative child's pose. So I find restorative child's pose to be the place that I want to go to when life's seeming a little bit overwhelming. There's a lot going on, either going from place to place, doing thing to thing. My schedule's pretty packed, or I have a lot on my mind for whatever reason, and I just need a place to be able to slow down. And so restorative child's pose is where I'll spend 5 or 10 minutes to do that. So we're going to practice it together today. So first, grab some things. You can grab 2 or 3 pillows, or if you have something similar to the bolster that I have here, you can use a bolster. The bolster is a little bit firmer than the pillows, but either are going to work. On the ground, lay down a yoga mat or a blanket, or you can put a blanket on top of a yoga mat to make it a little cushier. And then you may also want to have an extra blanket, and I'll show you in a bit how we use that. So to set this restorative pose up, you're going to bring your big toes to touch behind you, separate your knees as wide as the yoga mat, or as wide as is comfortable, and then sit back on your heels. If sitting on your heels would be more comfortable with a blanket between your tush and your heels, put a blanket there. And then pull the pillow or the bolsters in between your thighs. And then as you go to elongate, get nice and long. So get as long as you can. Rest on the bolster, and then turn one cheek to the bolster. Relax your arms to the floor. And rest back towards your heels. If it's comfortable to close your eyes, allow your eyes to close. And then settle in. You can take a couple wiggles, a few movements to get a little bit more comfortable. If you feel like you want the bolster higher, you can take a blanket or pillow, put it on top of the bolster. If you're using pillows, you can add an extra pillow on top to bring the bolster up a bit. Once you've set up your props and you're comfortable, begin to follow your breath. So there's no need to change how you're breathing. Simply notice how it is you are breathing. Notice if you have a comfortable rhythm to your inhale and exhale. Notice if your breathing rate is sped up. Or maybe you notice that you're holding your breath somewhere. Maybe at the top of the inhale or the bottom of the exhale. If your breath isn't already smooth and even, start to even out the breath. Move smoothly from the inhale to the exhale, and from the exhale back to the inhale. Continue to rest your attention on your breath as you rest here in child's pose. If you notice thoughts want to creep in or your to-do list creeps in, bring your mind back to your breathing. Use your attention on your breath to keep the mind focused. And then once you've followed the breath for a few rounds, you may be able to rest into the posture without as much awareness on your breath. You can turn your head to the other side if you'd like. When you're ready, start to use your arms, bring yourself back upright. You can sit on your heels or swing your legs around in front. Find a cross-legged position or extend your legs straight out. And notice how you feel. You can bring your hands to heart center. Thanks for joining me today. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. I hope this serves you well. You can come back to this video anytime you need to take a time out and feel like you do right now. Take care.